Today's lesson is on solving inequalities by adding or subtracting. Before you begin, you're going to need to read through this information. So pause the video and do that now. Great. Now we'll work on some exercises. For today's lesson, you will want to work out your problems on a piece of paper. You may also choose to have a calculator. So go ahead and write down problem number 1 now. So that's negative 12 is less than 8 plus b. Okay, so you're going to start off solving an inequality the same way that you would solve an equation. So the first thing I would do here is subtract 8 on both sides. So negative 12 minus 8 is going to give me negative 20 is less than b. Now, in an equation, if it said negative 20 equals b, we would leave it like that and be done. But it's harder to understand what this actually means when the variable is on the right side. So we're going to rewrite it so that the variable is on the left. So that is going to be the same as b is greater than negative 20. Notice that in the original, the first part of the inequality, that negative 20, the less than symbol, the symbol, if you think of it as an arrow, it was pointing to the negative 20. See how this is kind of pointing to negative 20? It should still be pointing to negative 20 when I switch the b and then negative 20 around. So my final answer that I'm going to write on the first page, b is greater than negative 20. Okay, let's do number 2. T minus 5 is greater than negative 4. And notice when I wrote my variable t, I curved the bottom of it. I highly recommend you do that so that your t's don't look like plus signs. Okay, so just like an equation, we're going to add 5 on both sides. And that gives us t is greater than 1. Since my variable is on the left, we'll leave it there. Final answer, t greater than 1. Okay, let's do number 3. P plus 5 is less than negative 13. To solve this inequality, the first step, and only step, is to subtract 5. So I end up with P is less than negative 18. Okay, so hopefully you kind of get the gist of how this is going to work. So I'm going to have you complete now problems 4 through 18. Pause the video and complete those problems. Okay, welcome back. So here are the answers for 4 through 18. Make sure you've got these answers written down on this paper. Pause the video to get that down. And then here is the work so that you can check over. So this is for 4 through 13. Pause the video. And then 14 through 18. Make sure that you've got these solutions. If you have any questions at all, please contact your teacher. Remember that you will need to upload copies of your work, so you'll need to take a picture of the work you've done on notebook paper and also add those files. Once you've done that, then you can work on your independent practice.